Oh my goodness. What's up? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. What's going on, everyone? All right. Yeah, sorry about that, Tanner. I had to reconnect the bot because it had been so long since I guess relatively long since I last broadcast. So I did not. The bot was not actively connected. So, all right, guys. So today, obviously, we know we got a couple of freaking wildcard games going on in the NFL. We've got the Bills going at the Texans and the Titans going up against the Patriots. So we've got the Bills game taking place today at 4:30 p.m. 4:35, and or the Texans game taking place at 4:35 p.m. and the Patriots game taking place at 8:15 p.m. So both mid afternoon night games. Oh my god, a stream. Wow. I know, Mike, right? The next thing I know, Mike's gonna say, "Oh, I'm in public. I can't hear it. I can't hear you." All right, guys. So yeah, we got a stream going today, guys. So I didn't want to miss the opportunity to jump in on the wild card sims and all that stuff. So we'll make sure we do these. So hopefully everyone's been fine. No, you're not in public for once. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So guys, I got some bad news. I got a alert today from Xbox that Lego City Undercover is coming off of Game Pass on the 15th. So that means I'm going to have to for the free play days, which actually will be more often now than anything, I'm going to have to play the hell out of that game because I want to finish it before it comes off. I really don't want to pay for that game, so that's just me being cheap, sort of, So, but anyways, all right, so let's go ahead and do some bets here, guys. We're going to do 3-minute bets for this game starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 3-minute bets, guys. So, of course, usual 0 for Buffalo, 1 for Houston, 0 for Bills, 1 for Texans. The heck? Oh. Yeah, it seems like I wish they would be more consistent. I don't know. Maybe that's a bad thing to ask for, but I sort of wish they would be more consistent with how and when games came off of Game Pass, so that way you can kind of know, like, I've got this block of time. It just kind of seems like some games are on there like almost indefinitely, and then some games are on for a shorter period of time. Yeah, I'm sure that's got to do with some agreement between them and the publisher of the game or whatever, but at the same time, it's like, for the sake of people who are trying to figure out like when games will come on, well, after a game comes on, how long will it be around for? Like, at least there's some level of certainty. Right now, it just seems like it's kind of like whatever. So that doesn't really help anyone. That doesn't make it easy to keep track of that stuff. You just have to wait for the alerts and then find out, oh shit, I've only got 11 days to finish this game. It's like, it's terrible. They took Hextech 2 off? Oh. See, I didn't know that because I actually own that game. See, I'm surprised that you can't still get that. That's so weird. Maybe, I don't know, they must have changed that. I take it you owned a 360, didn't you? An Xbox 360? Because I was pretty sure Hextech 2 came free when you had an Xbox 360. I know for a fact I didn't pay for Hextech 2. I didn't pay for Hextech 1 either. Those were, like, Hextech 1 came with the original Xbox, I believe, and then Hextech 2 came with Xbox 360. Something like that. All right, bets are winding down, so let's go ahead and get this game started here. You don't think you ever bought it? You didn't have to buy it. It was free. So that's my point, is about as close to that as you're gonna get, and we'll just leave it open. Doesn't matter because the weather's clear in that case. Like legit, it was free. It was free. It was like just by the nature of buying a console, you got that game for free in the arcade, the Xbox Live Arcade. So the only thing I don't know is like if you can retro go back and download it on Xbox 360, like buy it for free, so to speak. So I don't know if you still have an Xbox 360 console anywhere. Because the one thing I used to do, God. Oh, there we go. That was so long ago. What I used to do was I would go Xbox Live. They had that thing before where you could auto download arcade games. So you would just set up like if an arcade came out that was free, you would just set it to like auto download every single game. So like literally I downloaded just about every single arcade game there was to have when they had all those free ones. I think a lot of them were just indie games basically at the time, so but they were all free. So I would download I downloaded so many crazy games and played them.
Mobile quarterbacks. Remember for the longest time they used to tell the quarterbacks, stay in the pocket. We don't want you outside of it at all. Nowadays,
but I don't remember if that's how. I don't think that's necessarily how I found out about Hexic. For some reason, I feel like when I bought the console, I felt like it was already there or something. I don't know.
And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. This is taken at the 3.
All right, not a bad return. All right, so what I don't know. What are the story? What is the real story behind this game? I mean, or what are the things to look for in this game today? I mean, obviously, the Bills are kind of wishy-washy to some extent, but like again, obviously, Buffalo's known more for their defense this year. In theory, it hasn't always come out to play though, but. So the Bills I think the Bills in this game, they just need to find a way to mount some level of offense. Like they need to find almost I thought he was getting stuffed. Oh, Duke breaks away to the 40, the 50 to the 49. Damn, just when I thought like he was getting tackled in the backfield, he gets 32 yards.
They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all 11 on defense.
I think I'm probably going to end up having to sign up for I think I may need to sign up for a Patreon account or something like that. So like how people would do super chat and stuff. Because I feel like I need a way for people to be able to do that kind of stuff, but not through YouTube, because it's probably going to be a while before I can even get that back. So at least there'd be a way to do it. Oh my God! Look at Hyde trying to truck, dude. He lowered that shoulder. Surprised he didn't get a 15-yard penalty for that.
The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues.
All the Cowboy fans are happy. Well, at least a good amount of them. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't hear what Gamer had to say. What's up, Tyrod? How's it going, dude? No excuses, Tyrod. You showed up late. Your team must lose now. You slept in. What? Look, guys, I'm the one who's supposed to be having the hangover or whatever, not you guys. Remember, I was the one out drinking last night, so. Man, I felt so, I don't know what it was. I think it was maybe a combination of the food we ate and drinking last night, but I felt so dehydrated before I went to bed. I ended up having to make sure I drank some water, and I kept waking up in the middle of sleep I was so dry. I felt so dried out. We stayed up till 2. Yeah, I need to stop doing that. I was up till maybe 1 at least. Oh, did Watson run it again? Oh, he has to slide. They had to spy on him there, I guess.
It's second down. And let's take a look at the Texans offense.
Look at that dude. He's like, hey, ho, hey, ho.
And really don't have to do much but look at the statistics to know why. 4 touchdown grabs in 2016, jumped out of 13 in 2017. That led all NFL receivers. Also added in 96 catches and close to 1,400.
So like literally, there's this girl
ability to get free in the secondary.
On
Mainly because of
oh, stuffed. There's this girl on that I'm following on Live Me. She put up a, I think it's like an Instagram video or something like that. It starts off with like this string across on the top of her tongue, straight in her mouth, and she closes her mouth, and you see her moving her tongue around, and she can tie the fucking, she could tie the freaking string around her tongue with her tongue. Dude, that, you know, that girl's got some skills, if you know what I mean. That's the kind of girl that you want to hook up with, because she will make you happy. She will make you very happy. Throws deep. Oh my gosh, almost picked off, but no, incomplete. So 4th down. So Bills defense holds before they get to the red zone. So it looks like Houston will probably go for a field goal. You saw, you can do that. Wait, what? Tyrod, that's a little freaky, dude. Why are you trying to do that again exactly? Why would you even try?
So on 4th down, Texan kicker Kaimi Fairbairn comes on. From the right.
How do you get the last name Fairbairn? Like where does that even, what country does that even come from? And the field goal is good. So Houston up by 3. Again, Buffalo doing their job there.
Maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
So we got 1 bet for Buffalo and 1 for Houston. That's it. You don't know? I mean, dude, come on, man. Oh, you're talking about his name. I thought you were responding to, like, why were you even trying to learn how to tie a string with your tongue anyways? That's a little weird. That's a girl thing to do. Like that, if a girl can do that, that's kinky, dude. You know she's got some skills. Like I said, she'll make you very happy if she's into that kind of stuff.
Fairbairn now following the made field goal. He'll send this one away. This fielded at the 2.
You know, I'd seen on some of those dating websites, actually, there was one girl who was like, I know how to tie the cherry top, the cherry, you know, branch or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the hell you call that? She's like, I know how to tie the cherry thing into a knot with my tongue. It's like, oh, God, like, really? Like that, like I said, that's hot, man. That's hot.
And running the football, he's been even better than he was last year. He had 8 rushing touchdowns as a rookie. He's already surpassed that in his sophomore season. And as far as running quarterbacks go, you'd have to think he's the 2nd best in the league behind Lamar Jackson, and he's got these Bills rolling. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21.
All right, so Allen back to pass, throws, and a short gain there, 5 yards or so.
And he's able to get up here to the 26. And the big boys up front in the trenches. What do you think of the O-line, Charles?
I love them because this is a group that's so cohesive. They
no,
know what the man
guys,
next to them is going
nope.
to do at all times, and they operate as a terrific unit.
No, I do not.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Oh, a pitch. Oh, wow, what a run. I'm surprised. I thought he was going to get tackled behind the line.
32 brought down there. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Any team that runs the toss and runs it successfully, that means they win the battle on the edges. That means you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner. They got it done there for a very nice game.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Allen.
Oh my God, look at this dude powering through for 9 yards. Jeez Louise.
Brought down, but a nice little gain.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Here's the first carry now for Frank Gore.
Ooh, oh, he gained a yard. First down for the Bills.
But it's a first down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Here's Allen on
oh, incomplete.
Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Tyler Croft, the tight end, the one he was looking for. But it's going to be 2nd down. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Allen now to throw again.
Oh no, down goes Allen. Down goes Allen.
And he's brought down. The lightning rod, J.J. Watt with a sack. Three nothing after one on EA Sports. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. On 3rd and long, it's Allen. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
Oh, gets close to the first, but doesn't quite make it there. So it looks like Buffalo's going to have to punt. 4th down and 5 on their own 48. That was a good screen pass call, though. Just one more. If he had maybe just one more block, probably could have got the first, maybe.
And pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
On 4th down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. DeAndre Carter is deep for the Texans. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. Charles, as the Texans get the ball back here, I want to discuss their season. It's been kind of some good, some really good, and then some bad and questionable. But under Bill O'Brien, he's in his 6th year. They've had 9 or more wins 5 times now because they've reached that plateau this year. Is this team one, though, that can make a run in the playoffs, or is it just going to be another exit in the playoffs?
Well, the problem that they run into is oftentimes they win their division, but they're the 4th division winner, which means what?
They got
wild card.
Yeah.
So they tend to host a wild card game, play in that. Most of the time they get beat, right? They did have that big win against Oakland a couple of years ago, but that was the year.
Hey, what's up, John?
Then the backup gets hurt and ended up starting Connor Cook.
How's it going, dude? You know what? I have you done anything with eventually I'll probably do something with NHL 20. I just haven't done anything with it yet. I haven't even unpackaged it, honestly. I've been like just doing other things, I guess. Oh, there was a flag, so probably holding on the offense. Well, that doesn't help Houston right there. So 2nd and 19 now for Houston. Yeah, so I don't know what I plan on doing with NHL 20 just yet. I would definitely like to play online a little bit.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Oh, nice stretch run, but they had 3 guys there this time.
as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a third down.
Wavy, are you like...
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground.
Wavy, relax, man. Hold on, dude. Like, slow down. Slow down. You don't have to swear, man. You know? Calm down. Calm down. It'll be okay.
To throw is Watson.
Oh, down goes Watson. Down goes Watson. So Buffalo's defense comes to play today this time. Oh, I don't know what to tell you, Wavy. You know, man, like, I don't know what to say, you know? What's all this we stuff?
On fourth down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Andre Roberts is deep for Buffalo.
Does it matter? Why does it matter, Wavy? We implies that you're like actually contributing to the team somehow, but unless you play for that team, like you're not, like there's no we. It's they.
Charles, I just want to give some love to the job that Sean McDermott has done. And yeah, you got to give the players credit too, but a double-digit win season. First season of at least 10 wins this year for Buffalo since 1999. And think about McDermott now. He's been to the playoffs 2 or 3 seasons since the year 2000 with
well, John, I mean, but I think a lot of that had to do with I think that really comes down to the fact that, you know, I thought like they had some receivers that were out and stuff like that, right? So Wavy is secretly Drew Brees. Yeah, it could be. I don't know.
The Buffalo Bills, you're exactly right. What Sean McDermott has done there in a short amount of time, really impressive.
I mean, there's only one team whose fans can really legitimately say we in the NFL, and that would be Packers fans, because technically the fans own the team, not, you know, they have ownership, actual ownership in the team. None of us, no other team has no other team has fans that have actual ownership in the team, nor, well, obviously, clearly no one plays for the team or does anything to contribute to what the team actually does week after week.
Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured
short throw and catch, first down. I mean, that's fine. That's all you need right there. I mean, so obviously the only thing Buffalo really needs at this point is just, you know, get 3. If they can at least tie it up before the half, that's good enough for right now. You know, if you get a touchdown, obviously that improves your chances for the second half, but I believe Houston had the ball first, if I recall, so I think. Allen, he's going deep. Oh, intercepted. It was a one-on-one. Oh, my God, but down to the 2. But, wow, that was a terrible pass. Like, that was, like, not even to the receiver. You know, it's like if you're trying to, I mean, I don't know, like, do you really make that, does that throw actually really happen? Like, if you're playing in a game situation, like, you have to really feel like your receiver has a better chance to get that ball than the defenseman, and, like, he underthrew it. Like, it was such a, like, or the receiver just had terrible positioning or something, you know? What's up, alarm clock man? Ring a ding ding.
Everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Oh, they lost the yard. Oh, close. Oh, I thought he was going to safety him. Ooh. Who do I want to take the Browns shot, dude? I don't know. Honestly, like, you know, honestly, dude, like, I'm sort of done, man. Like, I really am. Like, I said, you know, we weren't in on YouTube when all that stuff took place, but I told people in Discord, I said, look, if the Browns fire Dorsey, said I'm done. And the fact that and I know they didn't technically fire him, so to speak, but like that was like I'm still in disbelief that they even did that. You know, it's like the stupidest freaking thing that they could have possibly ever done. I mean, right now there's got to be there's a lot of fans, I'm sure, that are just extremely pissed off at the Browns for doing that. You know, it was just extreme. There, people got to be extremely pissed off, and I mean, there were too many people that were happy when Freddie Kitchens got fired, but then I'm sure those same people got pissed off when they heard that Dorsey got fired, though. So, which is kind of amusing, but. All right, so Buffalo's going to get the ball back. Let's see, maybe at around the 50 after the punt. Oh. And yeah, it's about the 40, so that's not. Oh, what a move! Oh, ankles! Damn, 4 ankles, 4 sets of ankles right there. Damn, there were 2 guys and then 2 more guys that dude just juked. He like cut. Those cuts were death-defying. So really, you know, Buffalo, they've got 2 timeouts and they need to get like 20 yards to be in field goal range. To be in Madden field goal range. You know, maybe more like 99% Madden field goal range. But yeah, John, honestly, I find it very hard to support the nonsense. Well, I mean, I always root for certain teams in the playoffs. Oh, he got ankled, and Buffalo has to call a timeout. Damn. He didn't gain much, 4 yards. So now they need 12 yards to be in certain field goal range. But yeah, it's just. But during the regular season next year, you know, again, it's going to be very hard, no matter who they put in the position of. Oh, that was like a play. Oh, he kind of rolled forward for inches. Oh God, they're gonna have to call a timeout. I mean, you really have to, or not? Are you not gonna kick a field goal? Oh, now they are. This is gonna be rough. I mean, they could make it. They could possibly make it, but oof. But yeah, during the regular season next season, it's going to be hard to say, no matter who they pick for those positions, it's going to be hard to back that just because, again, I get the fans were pissed off at Freddie Kitchens and, there were high expectations. And again, I felt like they were way too high. All right, the kick is up and no good. Wow, way short. The expectations were way too high from most fans' perspective. I don't know. Whoever thought, if there was anyone who was really saying, oh, we're going to the Super Bowl or we're going to the playoffs and stuff like that, most Browns fans, I think, know, no matter how good your team looks, you're gonna be a lot more reserved in your judgment before the season starts, or you should be more reserved before. I mean, even then, that's just logical, right? You can't just.
For their next drive, time remaining for likely one final play. You're on your side of the field, but heck, maybe you throw one up 50 plus.
Oh, Watson gets stuffed. Down. Oh shit! Down goes Watson. Down goes Watson. That was actually a sack. A sack to end the first half.
So we've reached halftime. All we have to show for the first half.
Wait. The Bills have Hauschka for the field goal kicker, Tyrod. Is that what I recall? The Bills have Steven Hauschka.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome everybody to our abbreviated version of the.
Wow, the Texans ended the half with -4 passing yards, but somehow they have a field goal and 53 rushing yards, -4 passing yards in the half.
Okay.
The hell?
We've got a full half to go. And to bring it your way, let's get back out to Brandon.
Yeah, oh
in charge.
god, dude, like,
Thank you, sir. A field
dude,
goal
Hauschka is such a
separates these
terrible
two
field goal
teams as we
kicker.
come back for the
Oh
second
man,
half.
Tyrod. I don't know, dude. Hopefully we don't see it today, but hopefully we don't hear any wide right. You know, but with Hauschka, man, like, you just never know. The dude sucks. I mean, we saw him all those years kicking with Seattle, man. The dude is not good. A good field goal kicker. So, look at what. You gotta love this game. You gotta love this game sometimes, you know.
These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway.
Just take the knee in the end zone, bro. Like, why are you giving your team starting field position? Trying to be the hero. Trying to be the hero.
Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal.
Oh my gosh.
The Bills now with a 1st and 10.
Guys, last night was
at their own
crazy.
23. The third quarter starts with a run by Singletary. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off, and try and chip someone at the second level.
They go right back to Singletary.
Oh, they helped him get the first as he's rolling over bodies and stuff. He can make them if he feels spicy, I guess. I mean,
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
you know, it's so weird how people end up following you on this app. I don't even get it half the time. But you know what? I'll take the follows. On Live Me, that is.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him.
I feel like people, if they see you go to if they see you go to someone's broadcast and they see you give them a lot of coins, then like obviously there's some thirsty girls on the app that are like, give me coins, or give me diamonds, basically.
On second down, here's a run with Singletary.
Damn.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
And so then they end up following you, and like usually a lot of the girls will like message you and say, hey, how's it going, and try to like engage with you initially just before they go live. And then that way obviously they've got your interest, and then they go live hoping that you'll show up to their broadcast.
They'll try and pick up the first.
Oh, Gore gets the first.
Got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
So what happens when they get eliminated after the first game? What happens if New Orleans gets eliminated the first game? What are you going to do for us? How are you going to embarrass yourself for us when they get eliminated?
Here's a carry for a former starter. This is T.J. Yeldon, and he goes across midfield and down into Houston.
Put your money where your mouth is, buddy.
McKinney there to make the stop. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
Following the pickup of 4.
Put your money where your mouth is, man. What are you going to do when they get eliminated?
Allen going to give this one to Singletary.
Damn, dude. Singletary is like pretty much carrying the whole game for them right now.
And he's going to be close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 44.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were.
Why aren't you responding to me, dude? I'm talking to you, mud.
On the drive, 3rd and a yard.
Oh my God, he fumbles and coughs it up and turns it over. I'm not sure why they had two players running into each other. I feel like that was supposed to be like a lead, like a... God, was that like truly like a true I formation? I don't know what the hell that was supposed to be. Like, that was kind of like a pretty standard run play.
All blitzes aren't just designed to get to the quarterback in the passer. Sometimes you're just trying to take away every gap, every hole that might be created in the running game. And
all right, so here's what I'm gonna do, dude. I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm just gonna, because you don't want to reply to me, I'm just gonna go ahead and ban you. Okay? So you've been banned. If you want to begin to act like a normal functioning human being, then you can come back at some point. But since you don't want to reply and you just want to like sit here and try to troll people, I'm just gonna go ahead and ban you. Bye bye. Have a great year, dude. Okay? You have fun, buddy. Masturbating by yourself to the Saints. Dumbass. What I do last night, I sound tired. Well, dude, I don't know. I feel like I always seem tired now or something. I don't know, but I went out. I was out drinking last night. We had funeral services, or I want to say burial services. I'm not sure what you call it, but oh no, the blocking was good there. Damn, they got the first. We had like burial services for my grandpa yesterday afternoon, and it was yesterday afternoon. So like Friday night we had Thursday night we had or Thursday we had like the open casket. Most people know it. Well, I mean, I know it as a wake. Some people know it as a showing, which I think is just weird to call it that. But it's not like we're looking at cars or something like that. We're looking at a dead person, basically. But we had a wake on Thursday that lasted from 2 till 8. There were like 2 sets of hours that people could come, but I was there like the whole time. And then we had the part yesterday afternoon it was at noon, like literally when everything got started, was they had a little ceremony.
On second down,
they had a ceremony they did at the funeral home, and then we did the whole thing where we were in the funeral line, whatever, I forget. I don't even know if there's a name for it or not, but essentially where everyone gets in the line and they drive to the cemetery. Everyone's got the flags on their car and stuff like that. So we went through that whole thing. My brother and I were both pallbearers. So originally he was going to decide not to be, but then he changed his mind. So we were both pallbearers along with my grandpa's other grandchildren. And actually the weird thing was that I was in the front both times carrying the casket, so that was kind of neat. But I was also the first grandchild in the family, the oldest grandchild in the family, so I felt like it made sense for me to be in the forefront of things. So yeah, so we went to the cemetery, and then we went to the cemetery and did all that stuff. They didn't spend too long there, but they did another prayer there at the cemetery. They did the thing where people, they let people come up and put roses on the casket and all that stuff. Watson back to pass. Oh, he's scrambling. Crush him. Oh, I was hoping for a strip there. Then we had there was some food and stuff afterwards. We went to the community center, and they had this big party room kind of taken up for us, and some people went there and ate food that one of his daughters ended up making. She made a lot of food, and then they had some trays, like your typical kind of party food stuff, like some snack trays and stuff like that with
gets fouled.
cheese and
he's able to get
ham and roast beef and all that stuff for sandwiches.
Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
And partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion.
But either way, by the time all that was done, by the time we got done with all of that, it was probably about like, honestly, I don't even really know. I want to say like 4 or 5. Wow, he just basically walked in like almost untouched until after he got to the end zone. What's up, Donovan? How's it going, dude?
From 2 yards out, and the Texans push further out in front.
Well, Brandon, he just followed his nose, and his nose took him to the end zone. But how about the big guys up front?
But then after that, John, we
Yeah, the O-line won the
he has a
battle.
hangover. I don't have a hangover. Trust me, I don't have a hangover. I don't think I've ever had a hangover. Because you wake up and you feel like, again, like I wouldn't know. I mean, from what people told me, like you feel up waking like absolute trash. But like I've never woken up feeling that way. I didn't wake up today that way. I mean, I just woke up like how I normally wake up.
Capped off by a Carlos Hyde touchdown run.
Maybe I sound a little congested or something like that. Because I feel like I am. I feel like yesterday my sinuses were starting to drain or something was going on there with my sinuses. Yeah, I know you were joking. I mean, 'cause that's the only way I took it. Because I honestly, like, I've never been like I said, there's only been one time in my life where I was that bad, and that was when I was on that cruise like a couple years ago. Like literally where I felt like I couldn't walk. Like that is the worst that I've ever been in my entire life. It was like one time. Other than that, like I'm never like that bad. Last night was getting pretty close to that. To be honest, it was getting pretty close to that last night. But then I drank some water, and then after that, like I started to sober up. It was enough to kind of start soaking up some of that alcohol, and I kept like having to go to the bathroom. And yeah, by the time we left, I was in a lot better condition to drive than prior to that. Prior to that, like I was feeling like someone might have to take me home, or I may have to Uber home or something like that. But I'm glad I didn't have to do that.
So the shotgun snap to Allen.
Caught and 3 yards.
Into the hands of the tight end Knox. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. They're giving those short little routes, tackled him in bounds too. They're just not wanting to get beat over the top.
You're gonna get me drunk, dude. I don't need to be drunk, dude. I don't like it.
But now you gotta have guys who can actually break tackles and increase those gains.
So what did you mean when you said you desperately needed that? Well, I mean, being around family. Because honestly, like I don't. Aside from you guys, like honestly, like yeah, like aside from talking to you guys and talking to like people on Live Me. Or other people, like people outside of like those platforms, but related to those platforms. Like I don't really talk to that many people in my family. I mean, most people in my family don't talk to that many people in my family. So when I had my cousin there, you know, who I had never really had like any deep conversation with in like so long. Like it was just good to have, you know, it was good to have family there, you know, and have someone else there to talk about stuff going on in my life.
And that's exactly why they trail.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Allen gonna throw again.
Oh man, Buffalo's not doing themselves any service here by throwing these short passes, and you know it's like Houston to take that all day because you're coming down to 2-minute warning, you got 3 timeouts and you're down by 10. Like you need chunk plays if you're Buffalo at this
2
point.
minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
But it was good, like, you know, it was weird because like most of my aunt and my uncle were there, another cousin was there, my mom was there, and then it was my brother, my cousin, and me. So we didn't have that many people there. Oh, going deep! What? I don't even know what the hell that was. Like that was such a trash throw, dude. Like, your guy had no chance in catching that.
Erase a 2-score deficit here in the fourth quarter, going for some big plays.
Yeah, they certainly
He had
were.
no
They just
chance.
got
It was out in
one
front of
shot.
him. He
They
didn't even
forget
beat
trying
his
to work the
guy.
ball downfield in small little increments. Let's go for the big
Like,
one.
he had to
But
play
how about the
defense,
playing
basically. Like, what
situational
is
football?
that?
Looking at the scoreboard, realizing what can hurt us most, the deep shot. They played
But yeah,
well.
so, like, we were there at the, place for, I don't even know how many hours. I mean, shit, what, we didn't leave till like 9, but we got there probably like, oh, what a catch, what a play. We got there at like, what, maybe 5 or something? I mean, even at some point, like, my brother thought it was because I was drinking, but I was being serious. I'm like, what time does this place close? And they started laughing at me. I'm like, no, I'm serious. Like, I see people are starting to leave. There's like hardly anyone here. It's like, what time does this place close? Because I was thinking the best interest of like, oh, Allen hit on the throw. Oh my God, almost another pick. Jesus.
Terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Jonathan Joseph there on the coverage.
Man, Tyrod, you must be really behind. I think you're behind, Tyrod, because you're saying yes to like something that happened like, I swear, like a minute ago.
They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw is Allen.
Allen throws caught. Oh, nice little cross routes there, short crossing routes. But again, like, you need touchdowns here, man. Like, you're not going to get, you need an onside kick recover.
Doesn't matter the order, but they have to get it done and get it done fast.
I mean, either that or use all your timeouts on defense. But, I mean, you need a touchdown, like, right now if you even want a chance at that.
Back to throw.
Allen looking, throw. Wow. Wow.
That's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 20.
What's up, JJ? So when's the actual part where they lower the casket in the ground right now? I mean, that's after, like, you're gone. Like, they don't do that. They don't normally. I mean, I think it depends on tradition. Honestly, because I heard that, like, Jewish people, I think they do something like that where the person's, like, lowered in and then they do something. But, like, I don't think in Christianity, like, that's a thing.
From both of these teams that we've seen in this game.
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one.
So, like, they put them on, like, they put the casket on some bungees, like, above the grave, and they had the grave, like, covered up. Well, this game's over because Buffalo obviously has no interest. They're not calling any timeouts or anything. They obviously have no interest in winning this game, which is just weird. Like, how do they not call a timeout? Literally, they wait till 0 seconds. Wow. Oh, then they get a touchdown. Really? Really? Well, then I heard, like, too, that they even, like, I think something about throwing dirt on them as well, potentially. I don't think it's the Roses. I think it's, from what I heard, was that it was, like, they take a shovel of dirt and they shovel some dirt on top. Like, each person that comes by or something weird like that. I don't know, like. Wow, the kick is good, but it doesn't really matter. Literally, they called no timeouts.
Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play.
For granted, they had a service where they lowered the casket in the ground, and we're not Jewish. Well, maybe was she, like, of any type of religious belief?
Oh, yeah. It's silly. It's silly.
Because again, it usually, like, what you do is based on what religion you believe in.
Come on, this thing was done.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL.
You go back to school on Wednesday. Look at this. How do they win 10-0 with only 19 passing yards?
It's a win for the Texans.
Just trash, dude. That's terrible. 19 passing yards and they win by 10-7. It just seems weird. Like, why would the school want you to come back on a Wednesday? That makes absolutely no sense to me. What time's yeah, that game starts at 8:15. That is an 8:15 game. All right, so let me set up these other bets. 6:15. Yeah, if you're in Mountain Standard Time, JJ, sure. But if you're in the only time zone that really matters, Eastern Standard Time, then it's 8:15. The only one that matters. See, I love how the Patriots are rated 87 overall. That's a crock of shit. That's a crock of crap for sure. That's a bunch of crap for sure. And this is the only one that matters, dude. Most people function based on Eastern Standard Time. Like, even most companies function based on Eastern Standard Time. You don't usually hear certain companies might use a different one, but most function based on Eastern Standard Time because that's the first set of states essentially in the US that are up and about. Like, yeah, but even then, like, I don't think that shouldn't be enough to make your overall that high. I mean, that, like, honestly, after the game against Miami, that should have tanked all of their ratings. All right, let's do 3-minute bets, guys. Boom. Well, I just hope that we see something different. That's what I'm hoping for. We'll be in a new decade, and a new decade will bring new teams making the playoffs, not the same old boring ass crap. Like, if the new decade can do that for me, I would be happy. That's what I want to see. I want to see the end of the same teams being in the playoffs all the time. That's boring. That's boring. Oh, what the hell? Why is there dust all over this or whatever the hell this is? Ugh. I don't know about that, JJ, but okay. See, I don't know about that, Mike. I don't know about that, man. Is he gonna throw for 300 because they're playing from behind the whole time? All right, we got a minute, so we're gonna move this forward here. Yeah, well, guess what, dude? Can't last forever, man. at some point it's going to end. And when it does, there's going to be a lot more people that are going to be happy than people that are going to be unhappy. The only people that are going to be unhappy are actual Patriots fans and all the bandwagons that ride that train, and then we'll see what happens from there. Because as long as it continues to go south, then you're going to start to see like I've been saying all along, you're going to start to see how well actual fans respond to that. All right, so this says overcast tonight for that game, and obviously 8:15. So you'll see who the true fans are.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. Welcome to the special Saturday edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a great one on tap between the Tennessee Titans and the New England Patriots. With that, let's head on up to Foxborough. Standing by with the call at Gillette Stadium, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
But then I want to see people come out and say, "Oh, we've got the most loyal fan base in the NFL." So I still say, I mean, the Browns fans are still the most loyal in the NFL, because if you still have people that buy season tickets and stuff like that, despite everything that's happened to Cleveland over the years, like the fact that people still keep coming back, like that's actual loyalty there, not just, well, we're winning so we're loyal. That's not loyalty. That's just called like wanting to be there because of wins. That's it. The Lions are most loyal. I don't know about that, dude. What's up, Bubba? That makes absolutely no sense. Did the Lions get their team relocated anytime in the recent past? No? Okay, well then, no, they're not. Sadly, we can actually compare the teams. Both teams had 0-16 seasons. The Browns is the only team to actually get moved, come back as a new team, essentially, and fans still being there to support them. I mean, that says a lot about the fans. And the only reason why they got a team back was because the fans were so pissed off, and they were like, "You gotta give us a team back. Like, that's BS." And so they reacted, I guess, reasonably quick for that.
6 wins in his first 7 starts to get these guys back into playoff contention.
All right, Tannehill back to pass, throws, and incomplete. I'm not even sure who that was to.
He was looking to find some space for Dion Lewis there.
Dion Cheese. Uh-oh. Can Dion Cheese the Patriots? Oh, snap. The tables have turned.
It's natural to just watch the football, but I want all of us to watch the center of this offensive line, the center and the 2 guards. They've got to be able to control the point of attack, and they didn't do such a good job on that last play. Plenty of opportunities to redeem themselves.
JJ, just shut up, dude. First off, you have no clue what you're talking about. Again, I just explained to you how Browns fans are the most loyal. That is the most logical explanation you're ever gonna get. Like I said, they both had equally bad seasons. There's only one team that's been relocated and came back and still has fan support.
They're looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll try to run for the first with Henry.
All right, Henry with the first.
First down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is.
JJ's just being a troll today,
In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
All right, so Tennessee getting their first down.
37 on 1st and 10.
So is that your way of trying to reasoning how you feel it? Is that your way of trying to reasoning how you will feel if New England were to lose this game? Like, well, I mean, I guess their coach is a former Patriot player. Is that like your kind of comfort? Does that bring you comfort to think that way? You used to be on the Browns hype train. See, I don't want people on that hype train. Like, I think it's dumb. Like, oh, stuffed.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to
Man, I gotta clean up my house today. My house is like such a freaking mess right now. It's just trash. It's so trash. Dude, like... Dude. The thing is, man, like, look. Like I said, I said it in the preseason. I said it before the season even started. Was that the thing that you had to worry most about was the fact that you had a first-year head coach. Oh, they got 3 guys lined up and they run it. Oh, they get the first. They actually went to a trick play, sort of. They had 3 offensive linemen and 3 guys lined up to the right, and then 3 on the left. It looked like. Look at that. I don't think I've ever seen that in this game ever.
Could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front and linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
But, like, yeah, you just have to, you know, again, that was the thing you had to look at was, you had a first-year head coach. Oh, the 40, the 30, 20, 10, touchdown, Tennessee. Off of, like, that weird look, it looked like broken-ass screenplay.
47 yards as his guys are able to strike first.
Yeah, I don't know, Lufer. Like I said, look, I'm kind of a weird spot with Cleveland right now, dude. I really am. I'm in a weird spot with Cleveland right now. Like, I'm kind of, you know, I said in the Discord channel that if they fired Dorsey, that I was done with them. Like, I'm about as disconnected from the team right now as I have been in like years. Just because, you know, that was to me that was like that was the stupidest effing thing they could have done.
This is good. Our score,
I just think that would be like the absolute. That was just the absolute worst thing they could have done, and now they've the Haslam's have really like put the organization in a bad situation. Because now it's not like it's not like you can bring him back, you know. Now, granted, technically they said they didn't fire him; they agreed to part ways. But I mean, essentially they were giving him an ultimatum, like, you have to take this new position or like that's it, like you're not gonna get more than that. And it's like, no, I don't know. I hope that's the thing, dude. I'm worried that they will hire McDaniels, you know. I don't want we all saw what he did in Denver, so it doesn't matter. But, you know, again, like, it's not like you're gonna hit on every single it's not like you're gonna hit on every single move you make, you know.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Patriots coming out for their first drive, led by quarterback Tom Brady. And it's kind of become a holiday tradition. You start doubting the Brady and the Patriots right around this time of year. Folks have been doing it.
You know, I mean, the Patriots have been in the same positions in the past. You know, even just when it comes to players. You know, again, like, you're not gonna be successful on every single move you make as a GM or as a coach. You know, you just kind of have to. Hey, what's up, Wesley? How's it going, man?
Fashionable.
You just have to make the best move that you think, the moves that you think are best for organization.
But the truth of the matter is, it's beautiful what they do each
You know,
year.
Bill Belichick should have been fired for like bringing on Albert Hainsworth, you know, or Chad Johnson, for example. It's like some of the like dumbest things that they had ever done, but someone thought it was a great idea. And I don't think that was it, dude. I don't think it had any. I don't think the hire had anything to do with someone who just kind of went along with what he had to say, with what Dorsey had to say. It had more to do with. Oh, popped up! Oh my gosh, almost picked. It had more to do with the fact that, you know, Baker had a lot of success with Kitchens as offensive coordinator, you know, or interim offensive coordinator, and, you know, again, like, that had to be the mindset. Like, well, Jed, if he did all this with him as offensive coordinator, then how much better can he be with him as head coach? You know, that was, you know, in my point of view, that would have been his, would have been the assessment and the reason why you hired him. You know, and again, like, that's what a lot of people were saying going into the season. Do I have a snap? Yeah, I do have snap, but I don't know that I want you to know it. Caught! Oh, wow, they got the first.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That goes as a gain of
Hey, look, it's Josh Gordon. Just kidding.
Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, we're just getting started here.
Well, it sounded to me like they were, which I don't know. I mean, you know, you never know. Like, you just hear what people say, and you got to try to, you know, you hear what, like, some of the guys say, and what Dorsey said, and what the Haslam said, and you got to try to find your way through the words to get to the actual, you know, the meat of what they're trying to convey. And, you know, but based on what,
they didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit.
based on like what,
Brady now on first down.
oh wow, it was bobbling around on his body.
Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
But, you know, they were saying basically, like, you know, they were relying more on plays than players, which that's kind of bad because, again, like, the way you win games is you figure out,
win that turnover battle.
the way you win games is you take advantage of what your players can do. So, I mean, if you're not focusing the play calling based on your players' capability, then what the hell are you doing? Like, you can't just, you know, it sounds like, and again, like, it's a speculation based on what sounded like what the players were saying was, like, you basically you had a bunch of plays and you said, these are the things that we need to be able to execute. Not like, well, what are things that these guys do well, and let's try to create plays based on that. It was like, here's a mold. Oh, picked off! Oh, shit! He could go! No, he gets tackled, though, but intercepted.
And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Damn, that dude looks like a wide receiver sitting out there. But yeah, I mean, if that's the case, like I said, I mean, you can't just like come in there, like, you don't just come in there with like a mold and say like, oh, okay, well, you know, we have to.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that.
You have to, you know, work and make these plays work. And there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game, would be ideal.
You know, I hope that I'm hopeful the Titans win this game, but whatever the next one would be, I would just hope they lose. Well, depending upon who's there or who they play, I would hope that they lose. Because they're the lowest seed, so when they go to Baltimore, yeah, so that sucks. So I would hope that they would win that game. So then, unfortunately, they have to make it to the AFC Championship for them to lose, and that would be the only one I would be like hoping that they lose. Can you have my love? Sure. How bad do you want it, JJ?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Out of the gun,
Tannehill looking, throws, caught, first down. Wow.
A good pickup there at 22.
You know, honestly, I will say I am very confused. Yo, either Miami just sucks that bad, like, how did they have Tannehill for all these years and then, like, not be able to get any production out of him, really, but then, like, Tennessee gets him and then somehow they're able to do something with this guy. You know, it's, obviously that, I think that tells you a lot.
A first down carry for Henry. And the stop here will come at the
Who do you guys think is going to win the Super Bowl? Anyone but New England and Baltimore and Tennessee. I would like the Chiefs to win. I would like the Eagles to win. I'd be fine with the Eagles winning. I'd be fine with the Chiefs winning. I don't know if I care for anyone else. Tannehill looking. He had to scramble a little bit. Oh, he's going to run now to the 30, the 20, the 15. Wow, to the 12. Jeez. Why the hell the Eagles? Because why not? But here's the situation that I'd want the Eagles to win in. I'd want something to happen to Carson Wentz, where Josh McCown has to come in, and then Josh McCown takes them to the Super Bowl and wins it for them. So that the Eagles could say that they're the only team in NFL history that's had two backup quarterbacks win them Super Bowls. Like, I don't want Wentz to get a Super Bowl win. I want the Eagles to get a Super Bowl win, but not because of Carson Wentz. Oh, what the hell? Oh, he fumbled. Oh, touchdown! Tannehill. What the hell? Wait. Oh, wait, no, that wasn't Tannehill. Sorry. There was. What the hell was that? Wait, that's Whitey McWeister. Whitey McWeister with the touchdown. Dude, you got a touchdown. That's Humphreys, isn't it? Henry dropped the ball as he was coming down, and Whitey McWeister picked it up and gets the touchdown. Because he was laying on a body, so, I mean, that was a fumble. That would be a great story. I know, dude, right? Wouldn't it be? I mean, that's exactly what happened there. Took it in for a touchdown. Yes, it was you, Whitey McWeister. Yeah, it was you. Whitey McWeister gets the touchdown. He finally gets some respect. Wow. Wow, Tennessee's up, though. 2 touchdowns right now.
And it's good to make it 14-0.
Yeah, I call him, Lufer, I call him Whitey McWeister, actually.
And it was capped off by a 12-yard touchdown.
Look, 0 yards, 0 touch. Like, he has 0 receiving yards, 0 rushing yards. Although technically, that would be considered rushing yards, right? Once you pick up the ball, that should count as rushing yards, right? On a fumble. Josh McCown gets a statue next to Nick Foles, right? Carson Wentz is like nowhere to be found. They don't even show his picture anymore. They're just like, you know what, dude? You need backup quarterbacks to win games for you because you keep getting injured the most inopportune times. Tannehill makes it to the playoffs, then gets hurt in the wild card. Mario comes back and takes them to the Super Bowl, and they win. No, forget that shit, dude. Forget that crap. People really out here named Humphrey. It's Humphreys, not Humphrey. But there are Humphrey, yes. But his name is Humphreys. They said Wentz is a diva.
over
I don't know, maybe.
Patriots, who, as we discussed,
1 for 5, 11 yards and a pick.
Roads this year, but you know, we talked about it. They're back in the playoffs for the 11th straight season, and I mentioned that Tom Brady.
So guys, that's why Wesley in here changed his name to Whitey McWhitester one day, because I called Humphreys Whitey McWhitester.
I don't know that they have that same power.
I want to disagree in a big way because we've seen.
Well, I don't know if that's why you got rid of Foles. I mean, it's,
season with 11 or more wins.
you know, I see, that's the thing is I've always been against.
This slump on offense that we saw.
I've always been against getting rid of someone who actually threatens your starting QB for their job. And the reason why is because when the starting QB knows that they're threatened for their job, like, that should make them play just that much harder, right? That should make them play better when they know that there's someone behind them that actually can challenge them for their position. You know?
Yeah, I don't want to play both sides of the fence, but
so
I still wouldn't be shocked
when they got, but I think that, you know, again, like, a lot of people were arguing about why you get rid of Foles. I mean, two reasons. One, because, you know, if he's good enough to help win you a Super Bowl, then he should be good enough to come in and start for any team, and well, not any team, but the right team. He should be good enough to start for the right team that knows how to play to his strengths and help him win. And then two, like, you know, the other talking point that people had was, well, you know, Foles is supposed to be their starter, so why do you have this guy sitting behind him that's, like, constantly making him have to look over his shoulder? And but it's like, I don't agree with that one as much. I feel like you should have that, because if you don't, then, like, sometimes that may be the only thing that's helping someone play as well as they do. Because I feel like, from what I've seen in the past, anytime a starting QB has had their backup cut or traded somewhere and then replaced with someone who's less formidable of a backup, that quarterback doesn't do nearly as good.
That one good for 13 at a New England first down.
To win any route, you've got to break down.
Why do you want Titans to lose? Wait, who are you talking to, JJ?
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
JJ, you put his name in there wrong. It's Mr., not me.
Fans, a reminder. I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess
you were 5 minutes. I was going to say, oh, batted at the line. Wow, nice defense there. Oh, my God. Then he just, like, grabs the offensive lineman and throws the guy to the ground. Oh, God. You bum. Yeah, for real. JJ, get with the program, man, you know. Foles is better, period. I don't know, maybe. But remember, Foles was... Wait, wasn't he starting in Los Angeles before? Or were they still in St. Louis? I can't remember. Foles was a starting QB elsewhere before, so... You know, he kind of, like I said, it sounded like he was thinking about retiring and all that stuff. And then Philly was like, hey, you know... Come on, man, back up Carson Wentz. He's like, okay, I guess. You were talking to a past Baker? Oh, yes, you were.
A very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who could make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert into being a receiver and was drafted that way. And that conversion,
they were in St. Louis. Okay, yeah.
Good.
So, I mean, he had a chance, but... He didn't really do much with it. Throws! Oh, wow. Wow, I'm surprised he caught that. That should have been knocked out, right? Where was the defensive play there?
I've got to make sure that I don't take Tom Brady's greatness for granted, that we make it routine. How about that throw right there?
Don't talk about that guy in here. I don't talk about that guy in here. I don't like him.
He was a catcher in high school. He was actually drafted by the Expos in 1995
for the most part.
In the 18th round.
Wow, that would have been something to see him behind the dish.
Think he gunned down a few guys?
Gunned down a few guys trying to steal second. That would have been fun to watch.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Again, it's Brady.
Oh! Had it, but then dropped it.
It's incomplete.
What team is Peterman on now? Doesn't he still play for Buffalo?
He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Ooh, a hater guide. What?
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. Throwing again. Brady.
Oh, picked off! Another pick! Oh, my God. In the end zone. Brady with 2 picks now.
Well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. Edelman, the
Byard.
receiver that time. With that incompletion, you know, Charles, one of the big storylines in the final few weeks of the season lies in the AFC South. Tennessee and Houston battling back and forth.
He was coming over the middle.
Week 15 of victory in Nashville. But which of those 2 teams do you think has the potential to go deeper in the playoffs?
Well, Tennessee just lost at home to Houston, and now we'll have to go on the road to play them again.
Yeah, guys, let's...
So I would say, on the surface, you would think Houston.
I don't want references to other YouTubers in here. That guy, I don't like that guy at all, so... I shouldn't say I don't like him at all. I mean, we have disagreements on things, and but I don't like indirect advertising for other YouTubers in here.
The switch to him at quarterback has really energized that club.
Oh, looking for a screen. Oh, my God. How did that not get picked? Can you imagine getting a pick 6 on a screen to the freaking defensive lineman?
Well, let's get back to the playoff picture.
Damn.
We talked about the AFC.
Tannehill, what are you thinking, dude?
Starting to come into focus.
I know, you weren't.
Seahawks, 49ers, Saints,
You weren't
Packers,
Tannehill. You weren't
Vikings
thinking.
in good shape.
Guys, I just don't feel like doing it. I don't know. I don't feel like doing anything today, but I got to clean, man. I got so much.
If you were going into the playoffs with these teams that
Oh, hit on the throw, but gets it out, though, for 6 yards.
It could be anyone, right? It could be Seattle. It could be San Francisco. It could be New Orleans. I know Minnesota's probably going to come in as a wild card. Green Bay will come in as a division champ, it looks like. But bottom line is, Dallas or Philadelphia's got to win the NFC East. And I don't know that anyone wants to go to their home field and play when they have to play in a divisional game. So when it comes to
All right, Tannehill, 3rd and 4. Get it out. Throws it. Caught. Oh, it was a first down. Whitey McWhitester with the first. Oh, snap.
Represents for the Lombardi Trophy.
Oh, God. Down goes Tannehill. Down goes Tannehill. Whitey McWhitester left the game. He's still there, man. Oh, that was you, Tyrod? Oh, okay. I was wondering. I'm like, who the hell is this guy? Who's this guy? I think you did tell us your name before, maybe, but I don't remember. He retired? No, we can't retire. Not allowed.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
I mean, I don't even understand, like, okay, so I guess New England's calling timeouts now? Yeah. So it's 3rd down and long, right? Yes.
16 seconds to go in half number 1. First and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big. Once again, they'll keep.
Oh my God, he face masked them. What? Oh my God.
This is going to get him a first.
Oh my goodness, they just gave him an automatic first down. Wow.
So that flag.
Oh, there's that. JJ, you already know the answer to that. Like, I don't even know why you have to ask me that.
That's going to be 15 yards.
You should already know that. You've been here long enough.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
Danny, what's up, dude?
After the penalty, it's
Oh, I thought he was gonna break that. Can you imagine if he busted that? That would have been a touchdown. If he would have broke just one more tackle, that dude he was probably gone.
Another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
All right, maybe not gone. Yeah, he would have outran that other safety for sure.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
I'm not, guys. I'm not gonna sit here and spend my time like explaining anything to anyone. I don't owe anyone. I don't owe anyone an explanation. And when you ask me what's my favorite team, I know the only reason why you ask that is so you can try to talk trash. And I'm not even gonna. I'm not explaining myself to anyone. If you've been in my broadcast before in the past, you know my feeling towards the Patriots and why I dislike them.
2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Now it's Henry.
Oh, Henry. Oh, another flag. Uh-oh. A defensive. Oh my God, they got another face mask. It can't end on a defensive penalty. Oh my God, now they're in the Patriots 34. And remember, it can't end on a defensive penalty, so they will have one more play, one more untimed down. In theory, as long as Madden respects actual rules. Yeah, they're kicking a field goal here. Oh, and they missed the extra point. It's short. Dun, dun, dun. Frick, Ohio State. What do you mean, Frick, Ohio State? What's up with that Tyler dude?
Okay, right, Brandon.
What do you? Oh wait, what do you mean? What's up with him?
To this slimmed down version of the EA Sports halftime report. This one has certainly been one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference as the teams have already come back out onto the field for the second half. So let's get you back out as well.
Can you speak Spanish? That's your only prerequisite? Not like, do you know how to cook anything, or do you have any actual experience to function in a restaurant? Michigan? Really, dude? Bro, you got some issues, man. Like, dude, so if you really support Michigan, like, do you think that they should get rid of Harbaugh? Do you think that dude should get kicked out? Because honestly, the dude, he's never beaten Ohio State, right?
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead.
You know, or maybe once or something in however long he's been around. Like, honestly, I don't remember in recent years, in the last decade, how many times Michigan has actually beat Ohio State. I mean, that's like one of the teams that matters the most to beat. I mean, but how long has he been around though? He's been there for what, at least 5-6 years? He's never beaten OSU. Okay, so he's been there like what, 5-6 seasons now? I mean, like, how long do you wait? How long do you think you wait before you just say, okay, like, it's not gonna happen, dude? Oh my gosh, that could have almost went for a touchdown. You think since 2015? Really? I felt like he was around longer than that. I feel like he couldn't have been just around since 2015. There's no way. I feel like it's been longer than that. Not because that would have just been like 4 years. That doesn't seem right. I feel like it was like more like 5 or 6.
Scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would
Let's
continue
see.
to go in that direction.
It says since 2015. For some reason, I felt like it was longer than that. Jeez. According to Wikipedia, it says 2015. Oh, stuffed. Lost a yard.
Not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it?
I'm so jealous Baker doesn't have to deal with the draft. Wait, what? What do you mean I don't have to deal with the draft? I'm confused.
And it's Michelle.
Is it because I'm too old?
Room to run past midfield. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Guys, stop asking me about World War III. You guys are so weird. No, there's not going to be a World War III, guys, okay?
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now they'll throw.
They sent a blitz. Oh, they couldn't get there, though.
First down here inside the 30. And he'll be taken down at the 26. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down. I don't know what they talked about.
No, there's no actual World War.
They look like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Is there going to be a draft? No, there's not going to be a draft. You don't have a draft just at random, like.
What didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Guys, you have to realize, I mean, in order to have a draft, like, you would have to have, like, there would have to be, like, the biggest war in our lifetime that would have to happen for that to even be, like, become a reality. But I don't think, what if Chester gets drafted? He'll take out the whole army by himself, man. You know Chester. He'll just look at them and they'll all be like, oh. They're like, oh, kitty. So cute. He'll melt their hearts, and then they'll say, oh, why are we fighting, please? And they'll just lay down their weapons. Well, excuse me, I'm at the age where rich white people like to send me to die. Okay, I'm scared. Well, I don't know if all of them are rich, but I guess. Okay, sure.
Into the red zone. It's
Whoa.
And his throw here is incomplete. He was looking for Mohamed Sanu there, but it'll be 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like
Well,
that first
rich
down
white
there,
people make a
you
lot
need
of
be a little bit more
decisions,
careful.
Danny. So it's not just, remember, rich white people are trying to tell women what they can and can't do with their bodies. So, and mainly rich white men, you know, are the ones making that decision. So I mean, it's not, it's not the first time. Oh, stuffed.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation,
all right, so 3rd and long from the 13. You didn't ask for this war. There's no war. So again, there's, you know, war is different context, right? I mean, and you know, people say World War, but World War is not a world war unless. Oh my God, he's dead. Wow, I'm surprised. How did you get up from that, dude? Like, he's like, did anyone get the number, the license plate of that bus? Bah, damn. How is that not a fumble? How is that not a fumble? He took some steps. He made a football move. Like, I mean, come on. How is that not a fumble? He caught the ball, had to turn, then run. He got hit, and then that's an incomplete pass somehow. Trying to figure that one out. But we're always at war. Not always. I mean, you're not always at war. I mean, but you know, I mean, yeah, it seems like we probably have been because we always, you know, we always have people stationed in other countries and stuff like that, and so we're fighting. You know, we're maybe helping other countries fight their own wars and stuff like that, which, you know, would be what you'd say for like Iraq and for Afghanistan. You know, we're just in there trying to support those people. So, yes, we're at war against student debt. Well, there's that too. Yes, absolutely.
Now, after the field goal, Bailey will kick it away. This one taken from
Dude
the
took
7.
3 steps and was ruled incomplete. Right.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
Yeah, I mean, the guy had a right there. The guy caught the ball, turned around. So that's like a football move. Like you made a football move. Yeah, and then you took more steps after that, and then you get hit, and then it's like, oh, incomplete pass. Like what?
Field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one?
Do you
if we're in
trust
that
Nick
position
Folk?
again? And I would dare
Oh,
say
Nick
that
Folk
the
in the
answer would be
playoffs. I
yes.
see.
They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offense.
At first, I thought you said Nick Foles. I'm like, wait, what?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
They'll start on the
Oh, Henry. Oh, how did he get tracked down,
It's a 6-yard
bro?
gain on the ground.
I thought you were faster than that, you poop. I'm going to admit, as a Michigan fan, the rest were kind of screwed up.
Offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right
What do you
now.
mean? Oh. You're talking about in the
6 yards
Ohio
on
State
that last
game?
Play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll run it again with him.
Wow, dude. Just runs out of bounds at that point. Yeah, no point taking more hits.
The 45. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Tannehill.
Oh my gosh, could have been picked.
Nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The safety, Patrick Chung, got a hand in, knocked it away. Well, Charles, while we have a second, you know, we talked about the NFC playoff picture, but I wanted to get your thoughts on a hot topic right now in NFL circles. That's awarding a home game to every division winner, regardless of record. It's happened twice in this decade that we've seen a 7-9 team in Seattle get a home game and a 7-8.
Tannehill back to pass, looking. Caught it for a few yards. 3 yards.
From the NFC West traveling to face an 8-win team from the NFC East.
I know I'm a dinosaur on this one. Absolutely. I love the division champ getting a home game. I don't care what the record is, and I know it sounds wrong, and we're in this society now where everything has to be fair and right. And we would like that, and I would like that too for most big topics. But in sports, it's actually kind of cool when these things happen. Remember, Seattle at 7-9 hosted the defending Super Bowl champs New Orleans.
Danny is a Mexican immigrant. We need to build a big wall fast. Oh, God. Yes, you got to keep Danny out. Although, but no, we can't keep him out though. We got to let Danny in. I'm sorry.
I like division champs winning it and getting a home game, even when the records are kind of messed up.
I'm with you. You're making me smile.
How about that? You and I sitting at the home, two old dudes going, that's the way it ought to be.
The Titans on 3rd down. No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This is 3rd and 8. Back to throw. Tannehill.
Oh!
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
You're back, no worry. I mean,
Here's Brett Kerr.
all right, so Tennessee's forced a punt here. Again, this is a 2-possession game, actually, so good kick. There you go. That's a good punt. Not bad. Not a bad punt there. You're from... I'm not from Africa. What? Oh, yeah, I see.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and help.
Why are you ripping Danny so much? I guess Mr. Oofer Loofer here has a problem with Mexican people. Do you have a problem with Mexicans, Oofer Loofer? Huh? Are you like Mr. Garrison from South Park when he says, "Can we get rid of all the Mexicans?"
1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. Now Brady.
Caught and a few yards there. 5 yards. Your keyboard's broken. Oh. Sounds like a interesting story there.
They need the touchdown, 2-point conversion, and a field goal.
Yeah, those guys are into it. How about the guys on the sidelines? You see the coaches signaling, all the personnel groups up on the sideline, ready to go in and out of the game. They've got to condense their time now in order to try and get back into it.
Oh my God, are you serious, Danny? What the hell? That is just so weird. I mean, I don't know, dude. Like, it depends, you know? Are they hot? Are they chicks? If they're a bunch of dudes, then no. Like, you can smash that all you want, I guess. But I'm gonna pass on that case. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I feel like my sinuses are draining today. You know, my grandpa, you know, we got really fortunate that, like, the 2 days that we had the service stuff for my grandpa, that the weather was actually nice. Like, it's so crazy how, isn't that crazy how that sometimes just happens to work out? Like, it was warm enough yesterday for it to just not be too cold, where I could, like, I wasn't wearing a suit jacket, but I had my dress shirt and tie on, and I could stand outside and not be freezing to death. Which was good. Hot Iranian women, is that even like a thing? You know, Danny, you got me interested. You piqued my interest here. You piqued my interest here. Now I'm kind of interested in that. Is there such a thing as hot Iranian women?
Gain of 6 there on first.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Throws caught. Another first down. I mean, Tennessee's fine with this. You know, they can just take their time driving down the field. I mean, they got a... Oh, my God. There are actually some hot Iranian women. What? What? Some of these girls are pretty cute. They're pretty cute. Oh, it seems to drop off pretty quick, though. I'm not going to lie, you know. It seems to drop off pretty quick. I found some website that's like the top 10, like, hottest Iranian women, but, like, they're not, like... Maybe like the first 3 are like smoking, but then after that it's just like the drop off is huge. So it doesn't sound like there's that many. They just don't seem to have those genes. Now if you looked up hot Ukrainian women, oh, you're gonna keep scrolling. That list is gonna keep going. Oh, he dropped it incomplete.
That is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Charles, I think back to your earlier.
All right, so first off, don't say stuff like that, Danny. That's not appropriate, man.
So far, a big reason why they lead this game.
Yeah, and I know defenses always talk about getting turnovers and bunches, getting those takeaways. 2's not a bunch, but it's plenty in this game.
I did. I looked it up, man, because I wanted to see. Like, I've never really thought about, like, hey, are there any hot Iranian chicks around here? You know what I'm saying? Like, wow, gain of 3.
Before going out of bounds. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
You could look up hot women. Well, no, of course you can, but you know, there's certain countries where you just kind of know. It's kind of known that they have they produce women with good looks, and so he's going deep. Oh, defense, but he caught it. First down. You know, but like Ukraine, Belarus have some hot women. Russia, you know, they have some girls here and there that are pretty hot too. I mean, that I do know. I mean, England's got some hot chicks. Yeah, I don't know. I guess maybe every country has some hot chicks, right? I mean, they all can't. There's no country where you're like, oh, they all look good. Oh, we got out of bounds. Oh. Dang, look at hot Russian women. Are you serious? I know. Does U.S.? Yeah, that's what I said. U.S. I think every country has some hot girls. You know, they all can't be hot. They're not all going to be hot. If someone found a country like that, like they would have probably that had to been a country they had to develop like on their own, basically. Like you would have to take like caught and touchdown. Does it look like we getting deployed to Ukraine? I don't think so. Australian girls are pretty cute. You know what? Actually, I don't know. Are they? All right. So who was the person that said look up? I think I've seen some before though.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1-to-5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like,
the hell?
yeah, you know,
Doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
They're going for 2. Brady's gonna run. Oh, but he drops it incomplete. Wow, they were trying to make it a field goal game, but now it's still a 1-possession game. But now they have to score a touchdown to even have a chance.
And receivers coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Oh my God. Yeah, I feel like there's. Oh my God. Yeah, there's definitely more hot Russian women than there are hot Iranian women. Well, even then, it kind of depends. Maybe it kind of depends on the websites you look at, though, because you know, hot, beautiful. You know, that's the eye is in the, or what, beauty is in the eye of the beholder type thing. You know, it's beauty subjective.
So they got one of the 2 touchdowns they needed. Now for the onside kick.
And the Titans get to recover the onside kick. So not necessarily the end of the game, but certainly helps them. First downs, obviously, will be Tennessee's best friend here.
Early it just seemed like there were no holes there. Now all of a sudden the holes seem to be there. I don't know if that's just my imagination.
And give them credit that they kept their confidence, because sometimes when you get stuffed big in the running game early, especially for an entire half, it really makes you retreat a little bit, but not this group. They always have the confidence. If they just get their assignments down, they would get in sync with their runners, and off they went.
I mean, that's the thing. The other thing to consider about like Russian women, and I think the same would be said for Ukrainian women as well, or definitely Belarusian as well, is
They'll start out here with a jet
okay.
sweep. And I think this defense knew what was coming.
But
he is smothered behind the line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their
they you know, those women are really subservient to men. You know, I'd say to some extent, maybe that's not the best way to put it, but you know, they highly respect men, and so they kind of feel like, you know, their role in a household is to be the heart of the family, while the man is to be like, you know, the man of the house, you know, as we know it. Oh. All right, so New England forced call another timeout, so a first down here, one more first down, and this game is over. Now, Tennessee is not exactly in field goal range, but they're pretty close. So if they could get like 4 yards, they might still be able to make a field goal, but... Hold on. You keep asking me to look up all these hot Brazilian women. What the hell was that run, dude? I don't even get that. Now you have to punt it.
The Patriots will take their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
Yeah, there are a lot of hot Brazilian women though. Like, they just got nice bodies. Like, oh my goodness. And they, you know, I love how they have these signs like meet mail order brides and stuff like that. Like, damn. The breadwinner. What? Oh wait. Well, not. I wouldn't necessarily put it that way. It's not really like that, but are Canadian girls hot? Some, yeah, some can be. For sure. There's definitely some hot Canadians. I've seen it. There's been a couple even on Live Me. I feel like typically when you hear about Canadian women, though, you don't think of like hot, you know, super hot chicks or anything like that. But Brady throws, caught. Oh, and he gets out of bounds. Wow. Oh, it was incomplete. Oh, I thought he caught it. Oh my God.
You would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really, start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Yes, they got the blonde chick. I mean, every country's got blonde chicks though. Oh my God, what an idiot. He stayed in bounds.
And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. 17 yards
Dun,
there
dun,
for the
dun.
Patriots as they've got themselves a first down.
Remember, guys, you can't just kick a field goal to tie this. You have to actually score a touchdown. So
First down now, but the clock continues to move. Back to throw, Brady.
the Texans should not just be rushing three. He's going deep. Oh, incomplete. Wow. Excuse me for screaming into the mic there. You know, I don't like this one about hot Korean women. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I necessarily find Korean women to be all that attractive. I don't know why, but like, there's this one girl who's in China that goes on Live Me, who's actually, she's pretty cute. He's going deep again, 2nd and 10, just a pile. Oh my gosh, incomplete, just a pile of guys.
12 seconds left.
Oh really? Does Nigeria have blonde chick? You know what I mean. I'm just saying, like, yes, okay, certainly in some countries they don't have, but then again they might do, because honestly you've seen black women walking around the US that have blonde hair. They just dye their hair. I mean, I'm not searching for Afro-Asian women. Brady throws. He had a hand in his face and batted away. Incomplete. So 4 seconds left in the game. They have to hope for a miracle here to even have a chance. Yum. JJ, you're so weird. Oh, after this I gotta start cleaning. I gotta clean dishes, and look, he had it, then it just popped out. Do it, they are hot.
They're down by 5.
Oh my gosh.
Go for it here on 4th down. One final try now for Brady.
He's throwing deep again, and incomplete. That's the game.
Complete. So their final drive comes up empty, and with that, the ball game is over. So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory, and it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half.
Luther, you hate anything that isn't white. Oh my God.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't
See,
it?
I don't know if that's true. I mean, I don't know.
You think to yourself,
You know, like I said, I mean, you know, it kind of depends on the looks, man. You know, some people just have a thing for white women, you know? I have a thing for white women. Like, white women are hot, man. You know, it's just how it is. You know, there's some black girls that could be hot, but I mean, it's not like, I don't think I necessarily prefer a black woman over a white woman, though. But there's other reasons behind that than just looks, right? I mean, generally speaking, so you got to have a Mexican woman. See, I don't know, dude. I don't really find, I mean, I don't know that many Mexican chicks that are like, you just look at it and you're like, oh, that Mexican chick's hot. Now, like, women from, like, Dominican Republic, for example, on the other hand, that's a whole different thing. Now, they got some hot chicks, but, like, I don't think I've ever seen any woman from Mexico and been like, oh, man, she's smoking.
Good night, everybody.
I feel like, yeah, I would be really happy with a woman from another continent. But then, like, every Mexican likes hot stuff. Sure. All right, guys. So, there we go. Donovan was the only one who bet on the Titans. Wow. Well, that's what you get. All right, guys. Well, there you have it. So, Madden and EA is saying that they think Tennessee could pull off a win here, which, you know, again, I don't think it's too far-fetched. I don't think it's far-fetched for Tennessee to pull off a win today. I'm kind of hopeful for it, just so that we have something new happen in the playoffs this year, and that would be great. It's a win-win for just about everyone. A blonde Scandinavian woman. What the heck? All right. Swedish women. Search that up. Okay, guys. All right. Well, thank you guys for everyone who stopped by today, guys. Appreciate it very much. And Miami did so maybe. You are. Oh well, yeah. Sure. Well, I mean, it's not just about that. I mean, there's more to it than that, right? But are you really comparing Tennessee to Miami? I mean, that's not fair to Tennessee at all. Like, I don't like Tennessee, but not as much to compare them to Miami. So certainly a better team than that. But all right, yeah. So thanks guys again for all your support. Appreciate everyone who was here today, dudes. Next time I'll be streaming tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to simulate the 2 Sunday wildcard playoff games for the NFC. Today was AFC, tomorrow's NFC. And then we can talk tomorrow about the results of games that took place today. So, yeah, I'll see you guys then. Till next time, guys. Bye-bye.